Research shows that most artists are just hitting their stride at the age of 65. If you're over the age of 40, you might be wondering if that is too old to start an art career. My name is Crystal Bashara. I've been a professional artist for over 25 years, and I am on the cusp of turning 50 in a couple of months. For the last 2 decades, I've been teaching students all over the world how to paint and draw in watercolor, oil, pastel, pencil. And if you've been following me for a while on my YouTube channel, you've seen a lot of my free content here for many of those years. I also have a website where I share full video tutorials step by step, from the first sketch to masking, to how to set up your palette, to mixing your paints, and everything you could possibly know together in these really comprehensive kits available right on my website at crystalbashara.com. If you're interested, please do check out the link in the description box below. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. If you've been following me for quite some time, you know that most of my time is dedicated to teaching watercolor videos and sharing some of my oil painting techniques with you. But today I want to talk about some of the advantages of being an artist and starting an art career a little later in life. I've done all sorts of funny gigs to make a living being an artist, and I thought I would be candid and share with you some of my personal experiences. And I've done everything from commissions where I've designed tattoos, I've done logos, designed people's websites, I've published and illustrated children's books, I've done illustrations in the local newspaper, I've written articles, I've done artist talks, and I've taught workshops in over 12 countries. When I was a child, I dreamt of being an artist, and I had like these fantasies of being in these whitewashed lofts in New York City, selling paintings and hobnobbing with the elite. And it's at this age that I'm kind of reflecting on the trajectory and this distorted timeline that I had and that I really just dispelled not that long ago. I reframed what I thought it looked like and when that was supposed to happen. I found that this stranglehold also was affecting me and causing a lot of anxiety and mistrust and disappointment in myself and in my career. And it also negated some of the wonderful opportunities that I have experienced, including being published in numerous international artist magazines, traveling the world, sharing my knowledge and my passion through teaching, and opportunities to exhibit my artwork worldwide. I think the journey to 40 and beyond is a powerful tool that you can harness now. And this informed perspective allows for a more nuanced approach to art making as well, where the artist can draw on a lifetime of learning and observation to create pieces that are more meaningful and impactful. At this later phase in life, we have the ability to communicate more complex themes and emotions, and this gives way to greater clarity and confidence. You can speak about your art and know exactly what it is that you are trying to say. So here I am on the cusp of 50, and I'm at an age where I thought perhaps things would be winding down for me. But what I've discovered is that even for people like myself who have had a professional career for a number of years in the arts, we're only now really hitting our stride and finding our voice. I think it may require actually going through life to truly appreciate what's required of you and appreciating what you love, listening to that inner voice. And it's for this reason that I'm beginning to finally understand my purpose is greater than rubbing elbows with socialites and selling beautiful art. Starting an art career a little later in life is such a great time. By the time we reach this midlife, we've already amassed an array of life experiences that can deeply inform and enhance our artwork. This period of life brings a sense of clarity and focus, offering a rich narrative that can be woven into our art. I really want my art to be meaningful and to reach new heights, and for me to continue building on the skills that I've acquired over the years. I'd like to create more heart-centered stories and move beyond just aesthetically appealing works of art. The wisdom that I've gained from navigating all of life's challenges and the triumphs have really led to a much more profound and unique perspective. And ultimately, this just adds layers of depth that I think will resonate more with audiences at a greater level. You may be wondering, is it too late to start if you haven't started already? And I think starting a career a little later in life is a wonderful time. There's so many advantages to that. Now you've got something to say, and it's coming from a place of authenticity. The availability of time that maybe wasn't disposable to you earlier on in life, raising a family or changing careers, balancing that whole life-work dynamic. And maybe with your children grown and you find that life is a little less demanding, and now you finally have that freedom to dedicate yourself to this craft and researching what direction you want to go in and what you want to say. This newfound time really allows for a deeper immersion into your artistic pursuits as well. I think the perspective that you should take is that it's an opportunity for you to explore ideas and techniques without the constraints that may have been present at an earlier stage in life. As individuals, we can now start to prioritize our passion. Artists at this time in life have the luxury of taking the time and exploring and watching things unfold and playing and exploring the process. Letting ideas and concepts just bubble up naturally is something that we tend to be a little bit better at when we're older, and we can drill down a little bit more. We have more depth to ourselves and those life experiences and our relational experiences to either ourselves or connection with others or to the environment. That all is just going to impact positively in your art. In my experience, that's really where these richer stories come from. Research also shows that most artists are just hitting their stride, and many of them become the most quote-unquote famous at the age of 65, which is the average. So don't despair if you're just starting out, or perhaps you've been slogging it for the last few decades like I have. Appreciate where you are in life instead of where you think you should be or where you thought you were going to be, and just be reminded of all of this wisdom and experience that I think you have now to offer. And it's just another tool like any surface or brush or palette knife, and it's something that I think you should harness and embrace. If you like these kind of topics, let me know below. And if you feel like it, feel free to share any personal stories about your own creative journey and anything that you are willing to share that will help others and give insight to this topic. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please hit that like, feel free to share, and definitely subscribe for more videos just like this.